Oh, I can't believe it. All done spackling. Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, some discoloration just from some parts are wetter than others. I wonder if I should paint it. I'm thinking I should paint the whole building green and then paint like black lines to look like trees, or dark brown, black. Camouflage the whole thing. I might even take the black lines for the trees right over the windows so they even blend in a little bit. They'll still let light in. Oh, next is the roof. Oh, I'm just so excited about this being done though. That last day, I was getting concrete fingers. A nice hole in my thumb there. Oh, that finger. Next is the roof. So I'm gonna put these things I'm calling dragon scales up there. I've got parts ordered, not parts, more like rolls of mesh and stuff like that, and plastic and stuff that are coming. And I did want to get the spackling done before that got here, so even though it took me a month to do it, I still got it done before the roof parts got here. And it didn't actually take me a month to do the spackling. It was probably about a week of work. It was just, I had other things to do, so I didn't just do it all at once. Plus, I had to let my fingers heal between days sometimes. Anyway, oh, the roof stuff should be here in a couple weeks. So until then, I'm just gonna forget about the house for a little bit and take care of some other things. Right now, oh man, I've got a serious job to do. Okay, so here's the boat I drive most of the time. Once in a while I'll pull this guy out, but I drive this one most of the time. And you may notice it's kind of sitting in the mud because we've got a super low tide right now. The way the tides work, they go up and down different amounts, different days, and every once in a while you'll get a little period where for several hours during the day you've just got like super low tide, and that's what I've got right now. This is normally all underwater. And I think I'm going to take advantage of this low tide and do what I otherwise call the worst job available, which is to jump in here with some buckets, scoop up some of this muck, throw it up here so that, I basically have to do that every once in a while because sediment gets in here and kind of fills it up. And I have not done it in quite a while. Well, I did some right under where the boat is. That's why there's still water here. And that's all this stuff here. It's been there long enough that it's solid. Grass is starting to grow onto it again. And the nice thing about that is it even raises up the ground a little bit, which is nice because, supposedly the oceans are going up a little bit every year. So if I keep cleaning out my canal, dumping it on the land, I should stay ahead of that. It's just not a fun thing to do. And I've tried different ways of doing it, but I've found that definitely not the most comfortable way, but the fastest way to just get this stuff out onto the land is just jump in there with buckets. Put the bucket upside down, shove it down, tip it so the air comes out and the mud gets sucked in. I can get a full bucket of mud pretty easily. And then just slop my way through to the shore and dump it. I guess I won't dump it here. I'll start doing over there, move this box, and kind of fill in this zone, I guess. So, yeah, there are definitely more comfortable ways to do it. But the bucket method, it works so fast and it's so well. I can get so much mud out of there in a couple hours. So, okay. Let's go do it. I did make myself some fancy pants that tie up down at the bottom to kind of keep the mud out of them for the most part. And this actually helps a lot with the mud digging job. And I know I'm going to get 100 suggestions of things I could do. And I said I've tried a lot of things. Let me tell you, the one thing I've been thinking about that I think would work pretty well that I've not tried which is to make like a waterproof conveyor belt. Like just a thing where, like just a conveyor belt, like that's what it would be. So I could dump the mud on something here and it would take it and dump it over there and make it solar powered, so I can just put a solar panel wherever, connect it in, and it'll just keep running. And I just dump the mud on the conveyor belt and it takes it where it's going. Because the worst part about this mud digging thing is getting up and out and then back in and up and out and then back in. If I'm just standing in the mud filling buckets, that's pretty easy. Is then I gotta, slop my way over to the shore, climb up the shore carefully without accidentally, eroding the shore, and then dump my buckets and then climb back in. But yeah, conveyor belt. So here we go. Yeah, that's it. So here's me, look, and I'm dumping a bucket of onto here, and it goes blah, 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 and then dumps off that end. Here's my little motor that turns the thing. A couple wires to a solar panel that's wherever. Yeah, and then I could move mud that way, or if I'm unloading buckets of rocks and sand out of a boat, I could use this, and I don't have to get out and walk it back and forth. And when you have 200 buckets of stuff, that saves a lot of time when you don't have to keep walking back and forth. Just keep dumping everything on here and it just... Yeah. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure I'm procrastinating. Wait, what did you do to that bunny?
Well, we put her in Rapunzel's skirt and Rapunzel's purse and put Rapunzel's sash in her neck for a gold necklace.
Oh, wow.
So she looks like a fancy bunny. Miss Bun Buns.